Hey Future Pathways student, my name is Ariana Pliego and I'll be giving you a little bit of insight on what's in store for you in the Pathways program. I am a communications major and I'm hoping to transfer from PCC to a Cal State with an AAT, which is an Associate of Arts degree. To start off, I'd like to give you a few golden lines from the text that we read. I don't know if you're familiar with this yet, but it is a College 1 reader, which is one of our textbooks. It's a bunch of articles, really interesting articles having to do with student life, having to do with the different personalities that there are. And in the first article is about brainology. There's a quote: "It is a belief that intelligence can be developed that opens students to a love of learning, a belief in the power of effort and constructive, determined reactions to setbacks." So basically what it's saying is that if you are motivated to keep learning, that you want to keep learning, you'll be able to deal with obstacles and things that come in your way. And as an incoming college student, you definitely need to you're gonna have a lot of stuff that you're gonna need to deal with, and I feel like that can relate to anybody. The next golden line that I'd like to share with you is about sleep. There was an article about sleeping, and it's really interesting. It talks about how you need sleep, and the first line is: "Sleep is key to academic success," and I cannot stress that enough. I totally relate to that. You need to be able to be aware of how much you're sleeping, if you're sleeping well, just because it can affect your classes if you're not sleeping well, which definitely is a huge deal. So get your sleep. The next thing I'd like to talk about would be the guest speaker. We had these lectures that we would go to, and each time it would be a different author. One of the authors that I went to was Luis Rodriguez, and he's the author of Always Running. Super interesting author. He seemed really passionate about his community. He was from Los Angeles, and he spoke a lot about gentrification and minorities, and also his love for writing, his passion, and how his passion for writing got him out of a lot of troubled times, like drugs. And it was really a raw speech, and it was awesome. Hopefully they have him again next year, because it was super interesting. I'd like to reference my quick write also. Early on in the semester in College 1, we would free write, which are quick writes. You just given a topic and you have to write off the top of your head. Nothing too serious, really interesting. And I just found this one of my earlier ones, really interesting, because I'm talking about how indecisive I was. And as you can tell, I've kind of decided already what I want to go into and what I want to do in the next few years. So it's really interesting to see how I've moved on. Just a little bit of advice on working in groups. Just bottom line, be reliable. You want to be able to have people depend on you, and you be able to depend on them. So be reliable, be responsible. If you say you're gonna do something, commit to it. Just because you don't want to have others pick up slack for you, and it just creates tension. So just be cool, help out, do your job, do your part, and everything will go fine. Things will go more efficiently, and your team will be more productive. I just like to talk about a few resources, which is one of them being the Career Center. The Career Center is, I think, by the Transfer Center, yeah. And you can go there. You can take an assessment, the pinpoint assessment, and it'll tell you what your personality is like, what type of work environment you would work best in, and what kind of jobs you'd go into, which is really interesting, super interesting. Also, you can go into the TLC, which is the Pathways Lounge. It's a teaching learning center, and you can go in there to do homework, to work in groups, to talk to tutors, to get help, definitely. Also, another resource would be your coaches that are located in the TLC. You can talk to them. You can build a relationship with them. Talk about your educational planning. Super interesting. Not necessarily a resource, but you can. I suggest you take intro classes your first year, just because you want to ease into the college experience without struggling too much. If you're more comfortable the second semester, then go for it. Just a little more advice. You are going to need a planner. This is my best friend. Oh, where's the friend? This is the friend. Just writing down everything, having something tangible to work with, it really helps you keep track of things. And also your phone, just because it helped me get notifications from Canvas, from teachers. I could email teachers if I was going to be late or something. Really helped me out a lot. My phone is essential. I know you probably have this misconception that people are going to be there to help you, but no one's going to be there like every step of the way. Pathways does a lot to help you, but it's up to you to motivate yourself, help yourself, and I just feel like once you understand that, you'll be doing great in college. So good luck in college. Hope you have fun your first year, and bye-bye.